How's it going, guys? It's the final render here, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Oh, it's been a while since I've played some Dark Souls. In fact, it's been a while since I've been uploading videos. As you guys know, I have been creating an e-learning course about creating YouTube content, creating video content in general, actually. And it's been taking an awful long time to make that, but it's making fantastic progress. It should be up for sale sometime before or immediately on July 18th. So that's pretty darn good indeed. Alright, so where we left off. Oh yes, we were just about to go ahead and kill the 4 kings, but unfortunately I decided to show off a little bit and say I might as well try and kill this one last enemy. And what do you know, he killed me right before we were about to do the boss battle. So we are going to have to go back down into the Londo Ruins and then go back to the 4 kings and slay them now. But to tell you the truth, we actually haven't already unlocked the shortcut and stuff, so it shouldn't take too long to get there. I believe I said there I was going to show you another route to get back there through the Valley of the Drake, so you don't have to fight some of these ghosts. But to tell you the truth, I'd rather fight the ghosts than fight the drakes, because the drakes actually are pretty annoying. You know, they've got lots of lightning attacks and stuff like that, and they can cause a lot of trouble. Come on, frames. Here we go. A lot of the texture mods and stuff. They don't like the Londo Ruins, but after we've kind of walked around a little bit, we should be good. Okay, I've got my transient curse ready to go also, so all should be fine and dandy. Alrighty, so in order to get back, we just got to cross this bridge, and then the elevator, in order to take us back, should be available now, so we should be able to get to the 4 kings pretty much straight away. So obviously, you know, me not making YouTube videos, like in the last few months or so, I've been making YouTube videos once every 2 days, and that was actually a really nice, comfortable thing to do with a huge amount of content. You know, because it meant that I could do one kind of main video, like a Subnautica video or a Sims 4 video. But in between those videos, I would be able to have one of these Dark Souls videos. So it meant I was able to get a lot of content out, which is fantastic. But if I'm completely honest, I have really enjoyed taking this break to work on this e-learning course, because I've been doing some pretty nice stuff in it. Like, right now, I'm currently exporting lots of 3D models for all the animation. I believe I'm currently exporting one for the microphone episode. So I'm actually exporting a really nicely, highly rendered 3D model of a microphone. It's kind of based on the Blue Yeti design, but it's not a Blue Yeti. But anyway, that looks really pretty, and I'm really proud of the work I'm doing. I really think it is good. Because whilst it is important with your YouTube stuff to go ahead and keep making YouTube videos, sometimes you just need to work on something that's a bit more ambitious, you know. Because after a while it starts to kind of feel like a job. So working on something that is really nice and interesting, you know, like this e-learning course, I think is fantastic. Okay. So now we're back into where we were. This is the section which has the Dark Graves. Humanity, nice. And these Dark Graves, you know, we killed quite a few of them. Oh, there's one right there. Did not expect him to be there. Oh dear, he really took me by surprise. But remember, best way is to get behind them or parry them. Am I wearing the Hornet Ring? Indeed I am. I am wearing the Hornet Ring, which actually speeds up, not speeds up, but actually increases the effectiveness of my, what's the word? My words aren't with me today. It increases my critical damage, so if I get a parry or if I get a backstab, it should kill them in one hit. I just want to quickly grab my talisman so I can use my heal miracle. There we go, there we go. And in other news, actually, I've been, since I've been doing all this 3D modeling and I haven't been able to use my computer properly, I have been doing lots of Bloodborne. I've been playing a lot of Bloodborne indeed, and Bloodborne is fantastic. It is very, very different to this game. Mostly, oh, for God's sake, I've got to focus. This guy's going to freaking kill me, isn't he? No, not the transient curse. The Estus. Oh, I got that just in time. There we go. But yeah, Bloodborne is very different to this. It's so much faster. It really, really is. And that is definitely a criticism that a lot of people have had of the first Dark Souls, especially when it came out. Everyone said the controls were really clunky and slow, and to tell you the truth, they really are. But it actually did improve an awful lot in Dark Souls 2, and Bloodborne really perfected it, the movement I mean, and then they were able to transfer that really good movement, kind of balance of speed and aggression into Dark Souls 3, which is fantastic. See, with the Hornet Ring, we can just go ahead and kill these guys immediately with a backstab, which is fantastic. It's not really a stab, is it, with the greatsword? It's more of a back swing, so to speak. Alright, so we've got to head up these stairs. Those big black blobby things which were emitting the exploding skulls, they stay dead. They don't actually respawn. So it's just for dark wraiths we need to worry about. There's 2 right here, I believe. Indeed there are. Okay, so can I get a backstab on a parry on either of these? Oh dear, that was dumb, that was dumb. Whoa, back off! Oh, for God's sake! Alright, serves me right for being clever. And there are ghosts there. I knew there were some ghosts there as well. But they didn't attack me in the last video. Okay. Let's fast forward in the edit until I'm back to where I was again. Okay, so I'm now back to where I was. We have alerted one of the dark wraiths and the ghosty goos. So that's pretty good. It means we don't have to worry about 2 dark wraiths at once. If the frames would kick in, that is. Alright, so go ahead and get my back swing on him. There we go. That is 1 dead and done. And there were only 2 ghosts, I believe, so that shouldn't really be an issue. But let's see if we can just kind of skip them, so to speak. Same as we did last time. Because the ghosts actually are pretty slow. So you can just run away from them, really. As long as you don't get cornered. But 1 came out to play anyway, so there we go. Oh, and there's his buddy. Superb. Right. So now we are back to where we were, I believe, to go fight the 4 kings. Yes. Now, I am going to get my revenge on the guy who killed me just as we were ending the video. He is right here. Okay, so come on, you beast. Don't you dare kill me, for God's sake. That would suck if it happened twice. That really, really would. There we go. We got him that time. No trouble at all. Great stuff. Great stuff. Come on, frames. Now, let's go take on the 4 kings. This is one of the 4 lords of the land we have to kill. We have killed Ceaseless. That's pretty much the only one we killed, actually, isn't it? Okay, so we killed Ceaseless. Now we're going to go and take on the 4 kings. After that, we've also got to take on Gravelord Nito, and we've got to take on the Lost Witch of Isolith. However, I believe we'll probably do the witch after the 4 kings. I think that's probably the best way to do it, because then we get a special helmet, which will really help us in the area which leads to Nito, the Tomb of the Giants, that is. Okay, so we've got to go all the way down these stairs. Lots of stairs, indeed. Lots of stairs to go all the way down to get to the 4 kings. And what's this? Oh no, dead end. As you can see, there is a drop here. This drop will kill you. You will die if you actually decide to jump down in this hole. But that is where the 4 kings are. So how do we actually get down there and survive? Well, if you remember, we went to go and fight Sif the Great Wolf, and he dropped the Covenant of Artorius ring, traverses the abyss. This black hole is part of the abyss. So when we are wearing this ring, we can now jump into this one specific hole safely. And then we can take on the 4 kings. But I'm wondering, is there anything else that might help us? I believe they have magic attacks. So do I have any rings or anything which can boost my, defense against magic? It doesn't look like it, actually. Okay, never mind. Now, the 4 kings. Like all the lords of the land, the best way to defeat these guys is just raw damage. Because most of the lords of the land, in fact, I think all of them, are pretty slow. So the best way to take them is to get your most powerful weapon, in this case the Gravelord sword, and just annihilate them. So here we go. There we go. We are in the abyss. Now, pitch black as you can see. We need to just walk around until we see the first of the 4 kings. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Okay, let's go get him. Alright, so these guys, even though they are called the 4 kings, there is only one to start with. Whoop. Oh dear, that's an AoE attack. Okay, so there are 4 of them. However, oh, for God's sake, I've got to focus. It is possible to finish the boss battle whilst only killing one of them. It's a timed battle. So therefore, you have faced... For God's sake, I've got to roll. Heal up. And roll! Oh, for God's sake, I'm really not with it. Okay, I think 2 of them are turned up now. So it is basically just 4 enemies in 1. And you have got to kill them all just by being quick. If I could actually hit them, for God's sake. As I said, I haven't played Dark Souls in quite a bit. Okay, that's 1 dead. Where's the next one? Woo! There we go. So yeah, they kind of appear 1 at a time. However, if you just take too long, eventually you'll be fighting 4 at once, and we don't want to do that. We would just want to go ahead and slay them as quick as possible. Okay, is he dead? Nearly. One more hit. There we go, he's dead. Right, heal myself up. Where's the next one? We're halfway done already. Okay, where is he? Where is he? There he is, you little blighter. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Whoop. Oh, that's his area of effect attack, isn't it? Oh, darn it. Was just about to jump out of the way of that one. Okay, so come on, you beast. Dodge him. Roll to the left to dodge that attack. Oh, here he goes again. Oh, I don't know if there's a way to actually dodge that or not. Maybe if you jump it perfectly or something, you can do it. Oh, for God's sake. Am I going to die in this battle? Oh, okay. Yep. There we go. Okay. Never mind. As I said, you know, that was a very, very sloppy start. I really should have just killed that first guy immediately. What am I doing back here? I don't know. But, tell you the truth, actually, I'm going to kindle this bonfire so I get 20 Estus flasks. And then we're going to go and take it on. As I said, the very first one was sloppy. I took a huge amount of damage from the first one, which is really not good. So, I'm going to go ahead, give him a full Estus amount, and then we're going to go take on the 4 kings. Cut back to the battle. Okay, so now we are back to the fight with the 4 kings. So let's go ahead and pop on the ring we need, the Covenant of Artorias. Again, if you don't have that ring, you can't get to here. So in other words, you must defeat Ceaseless Discharge in order to beat the game. So, not Ceaseless Discharge, well, you do have to defeat him. I mean, Sith the Wolf. Okay. So now, let's actually kill this first one quickly this time, rather than messing around. And also, on my way back here, I was thinking, why didn't I just try to block the area of effect attack? Okay, this shield doesn't have amazing magic resistance. It's only 42. But that's better than just taking the full blunt force of it, isn't it? Okay, so let's just go ahead. Let's try this. Try blocking it. Yep, that helps a lot. That helps a lot. Okay, so just block it. Pretty obvious, really, isn't it? Obviously, if I was using a shield which had much more magic defense, then it would be even better. All right, two-handed now. Ooh, there we go. Wasn't expecting that swing to come back so far, but anyways. Oh, dodge it there. Come on. So, oh dear, I forgot they have a grab attack. I forgot they have a grab attack. Get off me. Get off my face. Get off my face, Gromit. Okay, the second one has turned up now. Alright, so I'm going to use this time to quickly heal. Alright, finish off this first one. Has the second one turned up? I don't remember. I thought I saw him. Oh, yep, there he is indeed. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Excellent stuff. Right, can I get a big stab? Not really worth it. Better to do the fast ones. Okay. Oh, not again with the damn grab attack. Okay, the third one has turned up now as well. So I've got to keep that in mind. My biggest fear with more than one is that if they do multiple area of effect attacks, that's definitely my biggest worry. Oh, I thought I was able to dodge that second one there. Oh, here we go. AoE. AoE. Oh, I got my shield up just in time there. Okay, come on, you beast. I want to serve you up on the barbecue. Serve some kings up on the barbie. Or whatever it is you people down under don't say, because that is very offensive. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. Okay. So they do have a ranged attack. Oh, that's when they're going to do their grab attack. When they do that spinning thing, that's when they're kind of charging up their grab attack. Okay, I've got to keep that in mind. Right, heal up quickly. Oh, area, AoE, AoE. Excellent stuff. Right. It's really hard to tell the distance because there's no down floor. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, the other one is getting aggressive now. This is bad. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, I keep missing. As I said, it's really hard to judge distance because there's no damn floor. Okay, I've got to run and heal. Jesus. Oh, darn it. Now all three are here. Okay. This is... Wait, 3? I've killed 2 of them. 4 kings, my hiney. Alright, should be called the 5 kings. Okay, AoE blocks. Fantastic stuff. Come back here, you swine. Whoop! Ooh, that area. That ranged attack. Alright, so come on now. I've had enough of you assholes. Let's go. I want to slice and dice you up. Alright, this one's nearly dead. 2 more hits, maybe. There we go, he's dead. Heal, heal, heal. Right, so now we've only got to kill one of them, despite the fact that the 4 kings obviously respawn. They regenerate. Ooh, AoE. Whoa, I got hit by 2 at once there. That totally sucked. Okay, heal. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no. I have never died to these guys twice. I've only died to them once and then beaten them the second time. This is really sucky. Alright. Whatever. Let's go back and do it again. And again. Okay, so let's go try these guys again. I realized what I was doing wrong this time. Since I was spending so much time missing, you know, because I was just standing a few feet away and then swinging with my sword, that was obviously time I could have been hitting them. So if I just basically go ahead and run into them until I know I am literally touching them and then swing, I won't have all those times where I am missing with my sword. So obviously like now I start hitting. Because this is obviously a times thing. So the more time I spend not hitting them is more time for other 4 kings to turn up. Okay, I do have to heal though. Maybe I'm being stupid. Maybe I should be trying to block these rather than just fighting through them. Probably. Okay, that's 1 dead. Right, heal up before the second one comes. Here he is, right in front of me. I can't see him. There we go. You get back here, you swine. Woo! That was interesting. I had no idea what that was. Okay, it was a very slow ranged attack. Hit me anyway, but whatever. Okay, so let's dish out some damage onto this dude. 2 swings only final. Even though... Oh, I just remembered that was his grab attack. I tried to roll away, but it was a little too slow. Okay, this is obviously more time for more 4 kings to spawn. So... Oh, he's going to do it again. No, oh, for God's sake! I tried to roll away. Alright, now I got to heal and stuff. And the 3rd one is here. That is just fantastic. Okay. Heal up, and dodge. Oh, for God's sake. Ugh. Why is this so hard this time? You know, normally I beat these guys first try or second try. But for some reason, it's just not happening today. Oh, no. Oh. This is going to be worse than the other one, isn't it? Is it going to be worse than the other one? This guy has grabbed me like 3 or 4 times now. Come on. Get this guy. Final one. Oh, he's got like a tiny slither. Just a tiny little slither. There we go. Heal. Where's the next one? Right over there. Oh no, there's a closer one as well. Okay, that's the 4th one. Dodge to the left. Dodge to the right. Oh. There we go. I actually did check to see if I had a shield which blocks more magic defense, so to speak, but I did not have one, so never mind. Got to stick with this one for now. Oh, great. Are there 3 of them now? There might be 3 of them. Whoop. Whatever, come on. Oh, there's so many. As I said, 4 kings my hiney. There's loads of them. They respawn. Okay, I want to back off. I want to kind of gauge the situation a bit. Yep, I've definitely got 3 of them here. But at least their life doesn't respawn when they respawn. That's a nice thing, I suppose. At least From Software gave us that. Ooh, I managed to block that attack. That's nice. Okay. There we go. Right, I only need to defeat 1 of these guys. Just 1 of them. And let's go for this guy, seeing as he appears to be the aggressive one. Come on, you swine. It is time to dish out some pain! Pain right on you, you creepy warlock, wizard, king, foul, stinky, disgusting, embellic, pernicious caitiff. There we go. Man, that took more tries than I remember it should be. Alright, what was that, 4 tries? Normally it takes me 1 or 2 tries, but okay, never mind, they're done for now. Victory achieved, bequeathed Lord Soul Shard, and for humanity, not bad. Okay, So now that that's done with, that took way too long indeed. We got to take on the next Lord of the Land. I've got 60,000 souls for that as well. That's not bad. Alright, so I don't know if I can take this ring off when I'm in here. Right, so let's level up a bit. Let's get some strength. That'll buff up my my Gravelord sword a little bit. It's only like a D in strength, but it's still a strength, isn't it? Let's go ahead and get some more. Go ahead and get some more endurance, actually. 2 more. Actually, 1 more vitality. There we go. Strength, endurance, and vitality. That's pretty much all we need right now. We could get some dexterity for our spear and stuff like that, but really I'd rather buff my main sword. Okay, so now we need to go to the Demon Ruins. We need to go to the Demon Ruins, and we can get there by going to the Daughter of Chaos. This actually leads down to the bottom of Blighttown. We obviously haven't been here for a very long time, so that's great stuff. That's great stuff. I am very tempted to make a trip to the Ashen Lake so I can get the Calanthe Ring, the one which actually increases your stamina regeneration. But it's really far away and I can't be bothered to go through all the poison. You know, I'll just cope without it. Okay. So what shall I have? I'll get that one, the steel one, and also the one which boosts fire defense. We'll need that for where we're going. Right, let's rest up at this bonfire here, actually. And now, let's head down to the Demon Ruins. I didn't actually need to rest there, do I? There's another one as soon as I get there. Oh well, oh well. Alrighty. So this right here in front of us, this is actually an elevator we can access later to get to the rest of the Demon Ruins, which is a very nice feature. But for now, we have got to go this way. This is actually a pretty large section, actually, of the game. And it's not too hard. It can be hard in places, but for the most part, it's just a large section you've got to deal with. Because there's one thing which causes problems, it's large ones. Right, okay. So now let's go ahead and rest up at this bonfire in the Demon Ruins. And I'm fed up on my character stopping sprinting. I think it's this 360 controller. For some reason, it doesn't actually want to go ahead and keep sprinting. Okay, frames will drop. Frames will be dropping in this place, I am sure. Right, as you can see, we have got these kind of creatures which, well, they're humans, undead I suppose, which have giant egg sacs on them. Try to avoid them. Like, most of them aren't even hostile. Okay, most of them aren't even hostile, so just go past them, you know. And if you attack them, they will kind of spit out these kind of disgusting worm creature things, which will get sucked onto your head. And then once they're on your head, they will lay an egg inside your brain. And that egg inside your brain will constantly be eating the souls you acquire. I believe it sucks up half of the souls you actually get. So if you defeat a boss and you get 60,000 souls normally, if you have that egg inside you, you only get 30,000 souls, which is really sucky. You know, there is an item you can get called an egg fermentude, I believe it's called, something like that, to remove it immediately. And so it's not the end of the world. I've actually never had it happen to me. I've always tried to avoid it, but I've seen it, and it's pretty gruesome. Okay, let's traverse this white light. So this is obviously the very bottom. That's pretty much as low as we can get, really, inside Dark Souls. We can't get much lower than this. And look over there in that lava. What do you see? Taurus demons. Do you remember? We fought one of those near the start of the game as a boss battle. Now they're just regular enemies. In fact, we actually meet Capra Demons as well down here. Again, we fought just one of them as a boss battle. But now they're going to give them to us as regular enemies, which is pretty interesting, actually. It really does show how far you've come. Okay, so let's go around this corner. Come on, keep sprinting now, for God's sake. And who do we meet? Look at this dude. This dude's name is Ceaseless Discharge. And this dude was actually kind of a knockoff creation by the Lost Witch of Isleth. The Lost Witch of Isleth is a witch, as you'd probably guess, and she is trying to create new fire in order to save the world by kind of using things that are kind of like genetic modification in a way, except with magic. And this is the result. She tried to make her kind of son a thing which will emit fire, but obviously it's gone horribly wrong and he is now a huge monster. In fact, that is actually the brother of Qualag. Do you remember the spider woman we fought? And over here, he is constantly watching the body of his dead sister, who again was also kind of a victim of this experiment. But she has some armor we want to grab. But as soon as we grab that, he gets very angry. So let's grab this. And now we've got a boss battle. Right. There is a very easy way to defeat this guy. And that involves running. We need to grab that armor and then run. Keep running, you fool. And not only that, but we have to run pretty much immediately. So we got to keep running all the way back to that white fog gate we were just at. And the guy just stops sprinting. God's sake, controller! This is really becoming a problem now, the guy not sprinting. I think the kind of B button on the controller is slightly broken. Run, run, run. Keep running. Run! Oh, for God's sake, this is dumb. This is actually dumb. Run! I think the B button's actually broken. Okay, I can roll. But he's not sprinting. What the hell is going on? Okay, I might have to buy a new controller soon. That's really rubbish. Okay, I'm just going to have to roll it for now. And I'm going to heal up while I have the chance. Go, go, go! He's not sprinting. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so the trick is to run all the way back to this fog gate. And Ceaseless Discharge follows us. He follows us all the way here. And he slams down with his fist, and he is currently over a bottomless gap of lava. And the only thing keeping him holding up is this fist. So start hitting this fist. Got to hit it quite a few times. Come on, stamina. And now he falls to his death into the lava below. Victory achieved! Obviously, you don't... Oh yes, of course, and then when he falls, this actually drains a huge amount of the lava, because we need to walk across all of this surface here, as you can see. But once you defeat him, that actually drains the lava. So we can walk around there, which is fantastic. Okay, so what do we get for defeating him? We got humanity and a homeward bone. Okay, that is great. So now, this button. Holding B. Now he's sprinting. But it didn't work in the boss battle. Try again. Oh, for God's sake, so the sprint broke only for the boss battle. That was damn annoying. Okay, whatever, we still defeated him though. And that's actually not a glitch or anything, that is actually part of the design. However, in order to do that trick, you have to run from exactly where that armor set was. Oh yeah, we should probably take a look at that. And then back to the fog gate. If you kind of start running in the battle arena, it won't work. You have got to go to the armor set and then start running. So we picked up the gold hem armor set, the cloak. And now, this is actually really good armor. Look at its poison resistance. It's 94 poison resistance. And all of its other things are currently lower than our current armor, but that's because we've actually upgraded this dingy robe quite a bit. So what might actually be a good idea is to actually upgrade this armor right here. Not a bad idea, right? It would be really good. I don't think we're actually fighting any more bad guys which deal out curse resistance or deal out curse attacks. So really, if we can upgrade that armor a little bit, that'll probably be our new fantastic light armor. Because it's got some really good physical defense, well, better than this anyway once it's upgraded. And it's also got some fire defense and stuff like that. And fantastic poison resistance, which will probably be very good for fighting Gravelord Nito. Right. So now let's look around down here. As you can see, the Taurus demons are over there. As I said, we fought those guys as boss battles originally. So that's interesting. And over there we have got a Capra Demon. Again, we fought them as boss battles at the start of the game. And there are some good items around here. In particular, there is a ring. I think it's that one over there you can see just ahead. I think that's the one we want. Okay. So what we're going to do, we're going to lure that Taurus demon towards us. Hit him with an arrow. Oh, it's really far away actually. Okay, I hit him. So if I can go a little bit closer, then I should be able to kill him. Use your brain, people. Don't run in the lava. I think that should be obvious. Okay. Roll. There we go. And slay the beast. Whoa, there we go. See, we killed him with 3 hits. So imagine if we had this weapon at the very start of the game, when we fought him as a boss battle. How incredible would that be? In fact, that is something you do in New Game Plus. When you start New Game Plus, okay, the enemies are slightly tougher, but you have all the weapons and armor and stuff you upgraded. So you can actually defeat the Taurus demon in like 3 hits when you start New Game Plus, which is pretty darn awesome. Okay, come on, you swine. There we go. So these guys actually aren't that tough, really. And obviously they are impervious to the lava. Go ahead and get in there. They're pretty slow as well. But later on they do put you against some where you've got like really kind of narrow beams to walk across and stuff, and that can be tricky. How many are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 more of these guys. Okay. Go ahead and get them a bow. Pull this guy towards me. Just deal with them one at a time. You know, we're only coming this way to get a ring. So it's definitely worth just slowly going ahead. But it is an essential ring, I might add. So it is very important. Just make sure we are safe so we don't get kind of surrounded by these guys. We don't want these guys mobbing up on us like a bunch of hooligans. Alright, so I'll probably get 1 hit in there. Yeah. Ooh! Oh, he got me. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Okay, roll forward this time. Okay, he got me a little bit, whatever. Go ahead and slay that beast. Who's next? Who's next out of you swines? I'm thinking eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You are next. Get him right in the belly. Right in the belly. Oh yeah, who watched E3? Who was disappointed that Bloodborne 2 wasn't there? You know, I know it's something that everyone has been saying every year since Bloodborne has come out, but that would be fantastic. I'm not expecting any more Dark Souls games. I think From Software have kind of said they're not, at least they're not immediately planning on doing any more. Come on, just go ahead and slay him. Oh, he took some more hits, actually. But it would have been cool to see a Bloodborne 2. What I would really love, though, is a remastered version of Demon Souls. Because if you want to play Demon Souls, you have to go ahead and buy a PS3. Because that's the only thing it's available on. I believe using the PlayStation Now streaming service, you can actually play Demon Souls if you set up a Japanese account. And then use like a yen gift card or something to go ahead. Why didn't that work? It's the roll not working as well either. And use a yen gift card, Japanese yen card, to go ahead and rent it so you can stream it. I believe that is something you can do if you want to play Demon Souls. But for the most part, you're probably going to be spending like £80 or something like that. You know, maybe $100 if you want to rebuy a second-hand PlayStation 4 off Amazon and then play Demon Souls. So I think a remastered one would be fantastic. I think it really would. Heck, remastered Dark Souls. Make it like the version I'm playing now with some enhanced textures and 60 frames a second unlocked. Because obviously these are all mods. These are all mods to the game. Okay, so this is the last one. Let's go ahead and put some more arrows in him for the sake of it. Why not? Whoop. What do you think you're trying? Alright, let's go two-hander. Go two-hander. Oh, you can stagger them if you two-hand him. That's a nice thing to remember. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Alright, so there is an item there. We currently can't get that right now because it is in the lava. I actually did step in it very briefly. I'll try it now. Look at that damage it did. And that was only being in there for like a split microsecond. So imagine just walking around in that lava. Okay. I think that's the ring I want. It's in some lava. So I've got to be real quick in grabbing it. Real quick. And I've got to be on full health before I actually go ahead and grab it. Okay. This better be the damn ring I need anyway. This better be it. Okay. This probably looks like the shortest path to take. Okay, so even if I die, it's not the end of the world. I don't mind if I die here grabbing this ring. Okay, and jump. Oh, that was the wrong time to stop working, controller. That was not what I wanted. That is the Chaos Flame Ember. That really isn't what I wanted at all. But I've got it now. I've got it now. Anyway, so I believe that other item I saw, I think that's the ring I wanted. And now we're back here. Tell you what, how long have I been going? 53 minutes. Oh, I can go a little bit longer. I can record for a little bit because I will be cutting out a lot of the first part, won't I? So, is that the item I want down there? The ones that's just sitting in the middle of emptiness? I don't know. I don't know. I think the Taurus demons respawn. Maybe not, actually. They don't appear to be there. Okay, I'm not complaining. We don't have to fight those guys again. Right, so let's head on down here. And can we just jump off this section? Yeah, I suppose we can. Took a little bit of damage, but whatever. We got... Oh no, we've only got 5 S's, actually, because we didn't go ahead and kindle that bonfire. Is there anything over here? I completely forget. We're kind of at the stage of the game now where I don't remember as much, because the later parts of the game, since you are better as a player, you tend to go through the later parts of the game quicker than the earlier parts. So the earlier parts of the game, you naturally end up remembering every single corner and every single item. But for the rest of it, not so much. Okay, Capra Demon's on his way. Soul of a Proud Knight worth 2,000 souls. There we go. Okay, Capra Demon. Exactly the same as the boss battle we fought. Very fast, obviously. Lots of damage. Alright, so I'm trying to remember the... Oh, you can stagger them. Not bad. Okay, 3-4 hits should normally do them. Not too bad. And they were boss battles at the start of the game. Remember how many attempts it took me to deal with the Capra Demon? I think it was in like part 3 or something like that. It took forever. Oh, actually, that being said, that was mostly really hard because he had the dogs with him, isn't it? That's mostly why that was hard. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my armor and all of my equipment. There we go. So now, jump button. Oh, Microsoft controller. Do not break when I'm trying to do this jump. Please. Please. Right. Let's go ahead and get that item. Jump. Roll. That bit over there is shorter. I should have done it over there. Okay, whatever. Okay, right now I'm just kind of looking for the shortest path. And tell you the truth, I don't even remember if this is the ring I want. I don't even remember if this is it, but I really want to try, because if it is, it's essential. So let's go. Jump! Oh, I made it. Is this the ring? No, it is not. Huh. Well, I don't remember where it is then. Okay, maybe we get it later. I'm just going to roll in that fire now just to speed up. Well, okay, we might as well just carry on and maybe we'll find that ring later. I don't even know. Right, let's go ahead and put my armor and stuff back on. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the Gravelord sword. Go ahead and grab my talisman. Where's me longbow? Longbow. Longity, and longbow. There we go. And also my shield, my grass crest shield. There we go. And now my armor. I want to have it's the mother I've got, isn't it? The Mask of the Mother. Yep. Along with our dingy robe. Dingy gloves and bloodstained skirt. Oh, actually, now I think about it, why don't we actually go ahead and use some soul items, see if we can upgrade that armor we have got. That's got a 5,000. Okay, I'll go ahead and use the one which has 5,000. Might as well use the one which has 800 as well, why not? Okay, let's see if we can actually upgrade that new armor set we have got. That actually might be the better armor for me to use. Right, so let's go ahead and reinforce armor. What do I need for it? I assume it's just Titanite, right? Where is it? Okay, I guess I need a certain ember or something to go ahead and upgrade that armor. Never mind. Maybe we'll have to take that down to, we'll probably either have to take it to the giant in Anor Londo, or maybe to the skeleton in the catacombs, you know, because he has kind of fire embers. In fact, we just picked up a new fire ember over there. So, yeah, maybe that is what we actually need to actually upgrade that armor set. But I don't remember. Okay. No, this sprint thing is really going to get on my nerves. You know what, actually? I was watching a video, it was a live stream that was uploaded to YouTube, of a dude who kind of used a cheat engine to play Dark Souls. And with this cheat engine, he made it so that he only had 1 point of health and 1 point of stamina all the time. And it was really interesting to watch, because it was like, obviously, he couldn't take any damage. He couldn't sprint. He couldn't roll. He could block, but he would always get staggered. And it was really interesting to watch it. It really was. Obviously, his tactic was to use magic attacks to go ahead and save his hiney all the time. But it was really interesting to see that kind of level of knowledge of the game to be able to allow you to kind of succeed with such restrictions. Like, he couldn't jump, he couldn't sprint, he couldn't roll, so he couldn't dodge or anything. It was really interesting to watch that guy playing that. Really interesting indeed. But it obviously took a very long time because he couldn't sprint anywhere. Kind of like me right now. I don't know if it's the controller or if it's the game. But every time I try to sprint, he sprints for a little bit and then it cuts out automatically. Right, okay, we got how many Capra Demons? 5 Capra Demons here. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to kind of lure some of these guys towards us. Let's go ahead and lure this one. And now, let's see if we can fight him one-on-one, so to speak. That should make him charge. Yep, here he comes. Fantastic stuff. Well, obviously, we could just cheese them with arrows and stuff like that. All the way from back there. We can totally do that. In fact, I've done that quite a lot with these guys. But really, it only takes 3 hits to kill these guys, doesn't it? And, you know, I am thinking about the time and length of the video, so rather than doing the really slow thing with the arrows, let's just go ahead and lure them. Can I get a stagger? Indeed I can. Ah, you idiot. You idiot. Oh, wait, no, he's just dropped down there. That's actually a bit of a problem for me, actually, because he's going to come back when I really don't want him to and hit me in the back, isn't he? Okay, I just got to be conscious that there is an extra Capra Demon around. Get him in the face. What? Oh. I guess he doesn't want to come and fight. Come on. There we go. Now he's on his way. He just took that like a complete champ. Right, block that. Alright, come on. Get some hits. Whoa! Look at that back jump. Alright, can I get a stagger, please? Oh, for God's sake, don't you dare. Whoa! That did a lot of damage, actually. No, not again. Oh, for God's sake. Right, I've had enough of you now. Slice. Fantastic. Oh, here comes the other one now. Here comes the one I hurt earlier. Hey, buddy. You done licking your wounds over there? Are you done now? Are you done? How about I give you an extra arrow just to annoy you? Right in the arm. And right in the head. Woo! Oh, he came back with a vengeance. There we go. Alright, so now there's 2 more. 2 more. Okay, let's go ahead and lure one. It still takes a long time to deal with these guys because you got to lure them one at a time. But, you know, that 2-handed sword attack they have, that is exceptionally deadly. So I think it makes sense to deal with them one at a time. Don't you? Try 2-hander. 2-hander appears to stagger them immediately. Right. Let's go ahead and do this. Roll. And 1 more. Excellent stuff, excellent stuff. Right, okay, let's go down here. I believe there is a bonfire down here, and that would actually be quite a nice stopping point. Oh, and these kind of statues have now turned up. These statues, slow, not too much health, but they deal fire. But it's very easy to get behind them and just slay them like that. And you will have to deal with a few of them at a time. Yeah, there's a bonfire right over there. Oh, look at that centipede right there waiting to grab me as soon as I grab this item. But he doesn't. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go over here. And do any other of those statues come to life? Apparently not. Now, as you can see, there is a giant centipede monster guarding the bonfire. So what we want to do, we want to cheese them with arrows. Takes forever and ever and ever, but I believe as soon as you take a step forward, you get surrounded by multiple ones. So really, in this case, we are just going to cheese them with arrows. Oh, dear. And once we arrested this bonfire, I'll probably end the recording there, actually. And then for the next part, we will go and take on the Lost Witch of Isleth, or Chaos Witch of Isleth, whatever the hell her name is. And then we will only have 1 more Lord of the Land to defeat. So, probably 2 more videos after this one, and then all of the Lords of the Land will be defeated. And then after that, we will unlock the boss battle with Lord Gwyn, the final boss. But I think we'll probably also do some videos on the DLC. One of the DLCs will probably only take, you know, like one video, but the other one might take like 5 or 6, so that's good. And one more. There we go, he's dead. This is when I find out I was completely wrong and they don't suddenly turn up and start attacking you. Really? Okay, never mind, never mind. Alright, so let's light this bonfire. Fantastic. Go to grab this item here. What have we got? Soul of a Proud Knight. Okay, that's cool. And now let's rest up. Fantastic stuff. Okay, we have rested up. Can I level up, actually? No, I need way more souls to level up. Okay, guys, so I'm actually going to end the video there. We have defeated 2 bosses in this, including one of the Lords of the Land. We fought the 4 Kings, and of course we beat the huge lava monster, Ceaseless Discharge. Right, now it is time for me to say goodbye, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Remember to check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below. Follow me on Twitter to get updates on all of the e-course stuff I've been doing, and give you kind of some info about when new videos will come out, and I'll see you next time. This has been the final render, and you have been the audience. Until next time, farewell. Really vulnerable to fire or anything like that. Never really looked into it. Because to tell you the truth, I typically beat this guy first time. Oh, see, look. Now he's really weak. Now he's on his last legs. Alright, so this is probably why people really don't like fighting Sith.